Today we have Coach Burt, the new head boys basketball coach for St. Lawrence. How are you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing all right. Happy to be on here with the famous Robbie. It's good to be on here. I heard you're recovering the games. It was really cool listening. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to ask a few questions, get to know you a little bit better, and we'll get to see you around St. Lawrence soon. So first question.
Yeah, for sure.
Why did you want to coach at St. Lawrence?
I feel like it's an opportunity of a lifetime, man, and it was really tough to pass up. There's so much, there's a lot of, good things happening around the school. The school is extremely competitive. It's in a really competitive league. The Catholic League is something that's, everybody wants to be a part of. Yeah, I just feels like there's a lot of tradition there. There's some culture there that I appreciate. And, I could see from, just watching some of the games on how involved everyone is. And, that's important for me, is to make sure, like, everyone in the community is involved and stuff like that. So that really stood out to me.
Gotta love that. We do have a very strong fan base.
Yeah.
Everyone's always involved, getting to support the team, and you should have no problem packing that gym next season. Next
Let's
question.
hope, man. I hope.
What is your coaching style / philosophy?
I would say for me, I think I'm a big time players coach. I like to hear what a lot of my players are thinking. Sometimes I want to hear what their thoughts on certain situations. And for me, I think the philosophy for me is just in making sure that we're keeping the three pillars for all of our levels. Just the integrity, the passion, and the humility. You want to make sure you have those three things. And I think if you can do that, you build that into your program, I think you're going to build some high character kids. And when you got high character kids, the sky's the limit on what you're capable of doing, because, winning's not the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? It's how to fight through adversity, how to be a better person. All that stuff is important. And once you do all those little things, the winning comes.
For sure. That should be really easy. You got a lot of talented young guys in that program already, and it should really bond well with your coaching style. So next question is, what was it like playing for Loyola and Coach Moser?
Yeah, that was probably one of the best experiences of my life, man. It was amazing. I've learned so much from him, and not only from Coach Moser, but from the entire, my teammates, our staff. You learn so much. You learn so much from the fans. And one thing I think I learned from Coach that really helps me is he always told us, like basketball was, the basketball stops one day, and you have to continue on. You're gonna be a father. You're going to be a husband. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be a role model. So, how do you continue to be this person? How do you continue to be a better person? And, once I heard that and I saw it, and I saw like progress, and I saw how my teammates turned out, I saw how I felt, I told myself, like, this is what I really want to do. So he was a huge inspiration for me. And it was one of the greatest 3 years of my life playing there. And those relationships and bonds, those stuff just don't go away. You know what I mean? Like, that's there forever. And that's kind of what I want to instill in our players, just that family-oriented thing. Like, it's amazing. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, I'm sure that was really awesome. He's a really, really good coach, and hopefully you can bring his similar coaching styles to St. Lawrence.
Yeah, that's part of the plan, is to, dip in some of the things that I've learned from Loyola and definitely teach it to, the St. Lawrence kids. That's gonna be huge.
All right. So have you been watching The Last Dance over the past few Sundays?
Of course, man. That's what my eyes been glued to the television, man. That's I didn't really get the chance to like see like Jordan live and stuff like that. But I've always seen, we've all seen like the highlights and stuff like that. They play like the classic games and stuff like that. So, and I think everyone kind of wants to know like what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like what was really going on. I think that's important. So yeah, it's been really interesting watching.
So my question off of that is there anything from The Last Dance that you want to take away and uh, give to your players, or what you want them to take away from Jordan and his experiences?
So one thing that I do plan on introducing to the team is I like what I actually did this with my Mather kids because I've done some research on Phil Jackson, his philosophies. I like the meditation and the yoga and stuff like that throughout the season. So that's something that we're going to implement to where, I'm not going to tell the kids. They're probably going to just show up, and we're going to just probably get in the gym and probably just start meditating and getting like a circle and kind of just start, doing some yoga and some stuff like that. Cause I kind of do that, on when I have a little bit of spare time, and, it definitely relaxes the mind and stuff like that. So I tried it with my last year kids, and it was, they seemed to enjoy it. And when I saw on The Last Dance, how they were doing that stuff, I was like, I think that's pretty cool. And that's something I want to implement when I get
For
there.
sure.
Yeah.
We already have a few teams, like baseball at St. Lawrence has been doing yoga for a number of years now, and it's definitely proven to work, and seeing all their success already.
Yeah, so we're going to follow right behind them.
Next question. What do you want people to know about you that people might not know already?
I would say probably I'm a pretty funny guy. I like to crack a lot of jokes. A lot of sometimes you know if you didn't know me, you probably wouldn't. Some people can catch on pretty quick, but yeah, I like to have fun, man. That's all it is. I definitely enjoy. I make the best out of each day. So I'm always cracking jokes. I'm sure I'm gonna be cracking some jokes on my players. So we'll have fun. That's important for me.
For sure. And last question for this portion. Have you had the pleasure of getting to know Mr. Nick Sipple?
I actually haven't gotten the I haven't really did too much sitting down talking with them, but definitely once all of this stuff clears up, I definitely want to sit down. Was there some things that I need to
Yes,
give me some
a lot of
pointers?
things you get to. Yes, he is one of the greatest men in St. Lawrence. He is one for the history books, I should say.
Wow, speaking really highly of him. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone, in the
Mhm.
school. I know definitely it's an unfortunate time right now, but once all of this stuff clears up, I think it's going to be great to kind of sit down and actually get to talk to people, and meet everybody. So I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yeah, everyone at St. Lawrence is great. Everyone's a great person, and they'll be really welcoming, and they're all excited to get to know you as well.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
All right, so now we're gonna move into some rapid fire questions.
Uh-oh.
So just one yes or no, one or the other. So
Okay.
first one, we're gonna go with tacos or burritos.
Tacos.
All right, Jordan or LeBron.
Jordan.
If you had to have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, that's I've heard this one before, and I had a good one. I think it would be to probably to read minds. It might be. I think I would probably do read minds, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have any pregame superstitions? If so, what are they?
Do I?
It could be from while you were playing or transferring into your coaching now.
I always have candy on me, even when I was playing. And whenever I came out, I would always put like a couple Starbursts in my shorts or something like that, or one of my socks. I don't know. That was one of the things I always did. I would like eat it during the warm up line and stuff like that. As a coach, what would I do? I like to be the last person to walk inside of the room when we're going into the chalkboard room. I like to always be like the last person walking in. I never want to be, the first guy. When everyone's sitting on their seats getting ready to go over to the game plan, I always want to be the last one walk in. That's kind of been something I made sure of all the time. Like all the coaches and players were sitting down waiting in the room for me. And that's sort of kind of been like a good luck charm for me. So, yeah.
Okay. So NCAA basketball or the NBA?
Oh, I would say definitely NCAA basketball for me. The way they play in college is like, I feel like they're playing the right way. You know, NBA is a little bit, you know, more individualized. So I feel like if you like, I think in NCAA you really do appreciate teams and like the philosophies. And then when you're looking at NBA, I think you appreciate like the individual player. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
Mhm.
follow the players, but with college basketball, you know, you're following like the teams. Like people like the way Duke play. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
And last question: what are you the most excited about being at St. Lawrence?
to meet Nick right now. I want to meet Nick. You got me hyped right now. I can't wait to meet him, man.
Perfect.
That's top on the
Perfect.
list right now. Got to get to know him. Yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you, and we'll see you soon.
All right, Robbie. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. This was really nice. I appreciate you guys.
Yep, no problem. Thank you.
Just another thing, Robbie, when you're doing our next year games, man, just make sure you give me a lot of, make me look good, man. All right, give me some shout outs on there. All right, give me some.
Unfortunately, I'll be gone. My
Oh,
partner will have
man.
to take over for it. I'll.
Will it be Kevin or no?
Yeah, it'll be Kevin most of the games, and he'll have to find a new partner.
Oh man, that's gonna be unfortunate. Where are you heading? Where are you going to?
I'm going to St. Ambrose in
Nice.
Davenport, Iowa.
Yeah, okay, nice. Are you gonna try to do broadcast, or are you gonna try to major in it?
Yeah, that's gonna be part of my major is digital media and broadcasting.
Nice. That's
Hmm.
cool. Well, I'm looking forward to whoever steps in your place. I think it'll be a good experience.
Yep, for sure. We're excited to have you at St. Lawrence and hopefully win a lot of basketball games.
Let's do it, man. That's the plan.